Welcome to The Dratchelor, my weekly recap of everyone's favorite reality train wreck, The Bachelor. Full disclosure, I have never watched The Bachelor before. Funny or Die called me up with this great title, The Dratchelor. I just loved the pun so much that I said I would do this. Join me, won't you? The Dratchelor.
If it's a pomegranate, then God bless it.
So, let's get started. First introduction to The Bachelor, I turn it on, I find out the show is 3 hours long. I did not expect that. So then this host, Chris, he jumps on and he says,
"We've got a virgin who spends the night in the fantasy suite.
Whoa, what could top that?
2 widows.
It's getting serious. Next we see a lot of video clips of The Bachelor. What's his name again? His name's Chris too. Okay, next we see a lot of video clips of our Bachelor Chris in his home in Iowa. See him in a cornfield. Then we see him in another cornfield. And then we see him sitting around with his farmer cronies talking about the price of corn. Did not feel staged at all. The actual show starts. The limo arrives. Out come the ladies, and the fun begins. This is the Dratchelor that you're watching, just as a reminder. Women come out, they look at Chris. One of them instantly starts crying. I'm your future wife, you're my future husband. A lot of them tell them, I could see us having babies together. Seems a little forward. They're all like 4th grade school teachers. Here's some of my favorite contestants, just for memory, the ones who stood out. A woman who has a child named Kale. The woman that gave Farmer Chris a coupon for a free hug. And then she said, come find me and I'll explain what it means later. Spoiler alert, it meant she was gonna give him a free hug. Other people that I think got out of that limo, a spooky ghost, a live dog, a skeleton in an evening gown, a woman who seemed like she might be on painkillers who later started talking about onions a lot.
Take a freaking look at the onion. Look at this onion. Seriously, I'm not even kidding.
Don't worry, there's still another hour left. Then Farmer Chris has a best impression rose, I don't know. Gives it to Britt, who was the first one he met. Were the other girls peeking around, or did I just imagine that? Okay, I imagine the other girls were getting all mad about it, but then it's time for the rose ceremony. Now, even I, of course, have heard of the rose ceremony. One girl's very drunk, but she does get a rose. She gives a rose to the onion pomegranate lady from Brooklyn. Rose gloat. I noticed that. The ladies that got their roses. Every week, I'm gonna tell you who I think is closest to winning Farmer Chris's heart. And this week, I think I'm gonna go with either free hugs or the guy who was talking about the price of corn. Or possibly this young lady.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Absolutely.
Do y'all inseminate hogs?
That's not how you Bachelor. I give this episode 4 out of 5 onions. Because right now I have nothing to compare it to. And I'm using onions because that lady was talking about onions a lot. This concludes our first episode of The Dratchelor. I'd say this has about an 80-40 chance of working out. I really felt a connection here. I want to have your babies, viewer.